my friends, this is Diana with Stuckinstitches. I'm here today because I have some fun things that I'm working on. One is in one of my previous videos I had shown you new line of fabric called My Little Sweetheart. Really pretty stuff. What I decided to do is sew the strips together. They're 2.5 strips and by width of fabric, and what I did is I cut them in half and I sewed a bunch of them together. So let me move you down a little bit and show you what I have accomplished. So what I'm doing is I'm making 4 patches. So let me get this down a little bit more. And I alternated this in a pile, and what I'm doing is I'm matching up 2 together. It didn't matter which, but I try to make it dark and light. So this would be like the dark and dark, light and light. Let me see if I can lay that out better. So I did light and light, dark and dark. It didn't matter about the fabrics as long as they looked pretty close to that, and I would sew them together. And I've got a pile that I've already done. These are what I've been working on today, and as you see, 4 patches. These are kind of the dark, these are the lights. Really pretty stuff. And I'm a pinner, so there's nothing wrong with that. If you need it, right? And I've got my centers pretty right on target. I think I'm pleased with every one of them. Let me show you a couple more. I have one with polka dots. Oh my gosh, how delicious is that? I love, and this has got a little bit of Metallica, kind of like it's a little shiny, pretty golden kind of colors in it. Here's another polka dot. I've got it in reds too. Floral. So these are mostly reds, kind of a red wine and a pink. I just love it. So beautiful. So here is a tan that I like. I'm not sure what I'm going to border them with, but they're all going to be 4 patches. So I'm going to square them up and then put a border around it. Maybe I'll do 16 patch, but I like the 4 patch. It's very simple. So what I'm doing to show you, and this is what they look like. Let me show you these. These are from the last week. I think I did them. Really turned out nicely. So what I'm doing is I've got them alternated. I pin them, okay? See how they nest together? They remind me of the little hands like this. And I've got the 1/4 inch seams opposite. I pin one side here, one side here, and in the middle. And I just need one pin which will hold everything together. We want that to nest really nicely. And I seem to be successful right now with it. And I've got the seams opposite. So when I sew them, I'm going to sew a couple of them for you and show you that. So usually what I do is I take a pile and I'll go ahead and pin a few together real quick. Nest them together. I've got them all laid in stacks. I pin the middle one on one side and one on the other. And then they'll get squared up afterwards. I'm just sewing them along. Let me get a couple of them ready. Here's another one. And again, this is Laundry Basket Quilts fabrics. Just beautiful. I make sure that's nest. Got to get my pen in there. Without it, I'm lost. Okay. So here's a couple of them. And then as I get them all done, I put the pins back, and then say I line up 10 or 20 of these, get the pins back, and then I'll start my next stack. So I get my machine on. I have my my roller so that I can get my seams nice, but I usually don't do it until all my stuff is sewn. So move this up a little bit. Hope you can see me. I go forward and then I go backwards. I want these nice and secure. Get the next one in line. Okay, thought I had 3 here. Yes, I do. So I don't like to go too fast because I have a tendency to skew my work, and I don't want to have to take out anything. It's a lot of time. I guess you all would know. So I can either use a cutter here. I can also cut. Then I take all my pens out. And we can check. See how our intersections are. Beautiful. Really nice. Really pretty. So my next few. Can't beat that. When you pin, it's success. Some people can do without me. I'm not that lucky. Sometimes certain things that I do quilt, I can do it without. So, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not sure if I'm gonna cut up these yet. I've got quite a stack. I'm gonna wait until I'm finished. And see, here's a just delicious. So I'm gonna wait till my pile is done. I've got quite a bit here. And like I said, they're staggered, so they're ready to go, ready to pin. Run them through assembly line, take them out, and see what we have. So it's just something I wanted to show you. And then I've got a few quilt tops that need finishing, and I watched one of Karen Brown's Just Get It Done videos today, and I'm really excited. It's really motivated me to take some of these tops and put a border on it, some kind of border. I don't want just a plain colored border. I want to do like square and a square or something to go with the Jacob's ladder that this is. It's a scrappy one. It's really cool. I did this in a group of women that were coming together every month at a library, and we did a swap, and they turned out just beautiful, all our quilts. So I thought I wanted a little bit more to it, so I decided to do a square and a square because there's a square in that, um, and it would go nicely with the Jacob's ladder. I may put a thin colored to separate, thin colored border around it first, separate it, and then put the square in a square because it's just not big enough, and I want to add a little bit more, and then I'll decide later on backing. I'm not ready for that, but there's plenty of color in there to choose from. So, but that's what I have to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed my few minutes of sewing and sharing the beautiful fabric that I have and my ideas of what I'm going to do. I want to do a border. Either I like the taupe. I may do white. I'm not real sure about that, or an off-white. Maybe not something so stark with the white. Maybe a pink. I'm just into pink this past year, so I like the color combinations here. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So please, if you like this video, like, subscribe, press the notification button so you know that you're going to get notified of any future videos. So anyway, I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.